That's why I like the recorded just mindset. Like even like the whole theory of a recording, because it wouldn't even matter because there's like nobody waiting. We're just like sitting here just trying to troubleshoot it.
Do I need to leave this restream open or can I close it?
I'm gonna bring some sunglasses in here next week.
All right. Alrighty. Ready?
Yep. What is going down, everybody? It's time for Mojobreak.com, The Hype. This is episode number 144. We got a lot to talk about. We're going to talk about buying and selling. We chose 3 cards to talk about selling, 3 cards to talk about buying. We're going to talk a little Finest, the online exclusive, and then we're going to bring it back. We're going to do some nostalgia stuff. We're going to open a crazy old box of wax that I don't think anybody's ever seen. I don't think anybody's ever done it on camera, so stay tuned for that at the end of the show. We're also going to name the winner of the Instagram Tatis contest. That'll be at the end of the show as well. We've been busy breaking cards. Recently, we've had some amazing hits that we've been pulling. We've got, we hit on Monday, we hit a sweet Bobby Witt cracked ice. There's our Instagram, by the way. Make sure you follow us at Mojobreak _ com on Instagram for upcoming contests. We hit a Bobby Witt cracked ice, number to 100. We also hit a really nice Joe Burrows, which is in the next slide, sorry. And this masterpiece of a card, Dan hits out of Ingrained on Monday, which is a dual stick 1-of-1 nameplate of Johansson and Forsberg. That was pretty sweet. Did you expect to see something like that out of that product? Good product. That's what I do.
Yeah.
I just pull the big hits.
Yeah. What's your name? Hot Hand Dan?
Hot Hands Dan.
Only one hand?
Hand? Not Hot Hand Dan. Hot Hands Dan. I mean, I could start doing box breaks one-handed.
Good.
I could be the first one to do it.
Be the Jim Abbott of breaking.
Oh yeah. I mean, I could. If I do that, it might set an example. I'm a trendsetter, so I might just start the one-handed break.
Yeah, you should. Some people wear gloves. Maybe you can just wear like fingertip gloves. You know what I mean?
I've always thought about like wearing those giant poofy Mickey Mouse hands.
Yeah.
And trying to do a break with those.
That'd be pretty sweet.
I mean so soft.
Trend-setting.
So soft.
Yeah, I mean you wouldn't ever ding a corner, right? You
Absolutely.
may not be able to open a pack, but
yeah, imagine trying to open up a case with those.
It'd be wild to see.
It would be. It'd be pretty awesome.
C-Rad, what's going down, dude? How you doing?
What's up, everybody?
Hey, what did you think of Chronicles, dude? We busted a lot of Chronicles draft, 2020 Chronicles draft NFL, pulling some crazy stuff. What are your thoughts on that product?
Almost right away when I started opening up the product, it was pretty fire from the beginning for me. 2 Burrows out of the first half case that I did, and I was like, this is probably going to go down as one of the better football products this year.
I didn't know what to expect. Usually I'm not really a big college football product guy, but this one's got all you want. Do you think it's too many one-on-ones? Do you think that's going to affect it, or what do you think?
Too many one-on-ones? What do you mean?
Like there's so many subsets, so that allows for too many one-on-ones.
No, I think it makes the product more exciting.
Nice.
Particularly for this set. If it was any other, I mean, it makes sense for the set because of what they're going for, right, with the different designs. So.
Yeah, bringing back some of those designs with the college logos and stuff. We got some new products today, by the way, breaking at Mojobreak.com. We've got Obsidian Basketball, and we also have Luminance as well, which C-Rad's got some on the table there.
Right there. That's what the box looks like. You got a little John Morant on the cover of the Obsidian, and you also have some Luminance there as well, which is a brand new football product. Actually has the football team names. It's still college pictures, but it's football team names on the card.
You have on-card chases of Burrows and all those guys. So 4 hits a box you're looking at on that. 2 autographs in the Obsidian, but tons of parallels in the Obsidian. Lots of short prints. We already did a couple cases as well. So wanted to also tell you guys we got a new announcement. We're starting a new channel called Mojobreak Media. So be sure to join it. Search it. I'll put the link in the YouTube video. If you're watching this on the playback, I'll also put it in the podcast notes. And we're going to be doing a contest for a free Absolute Baseball box, a subscriber contest. So there's going to be a video on Mojobreak Media telling you how to enter. But it's going to revolve around subscribing to our new Mojobreak Media channel. Mojobreak Media channel is exactly what it sounds like. It's not going to be all just millions of breaks that we do every day. It's going to be the podcast. It's going to be different things that we do. We're going to have different shows. You may get Dan, on the hibachi grill. I don't know. You may get C-Rad playing basketball or golf. It's just going to be media-based, so it's going to be entertainment at its best. I think C-Rad's also going to drop his first mixtape on there as well. Exclusive mixtape. Track 1 and track 2. I think the track 1 has to be called One of One, right?
Yep.
So that is going to be the first single, maybe remixed by Marshmello. I don't know. But check it out. Make sure you follow Mojobreak Media. We're also going to be giving away a box of Absolute Baseball for a subscriber contest there as well. So, Finest Baseball.
They're bringing it back.
They're taking it old school. They're bringing back a 93 version of Finest Baseball. So it's going to mimic the 93 design, and it's going to be very hard to pull autos, and there's only going to be 1 refractor a box. Now, I did some research. Dan was talking off camera. They actually do have superfractors, reds, and stuff like that. But there's only 1 parallel in the entire box. So it's kind of similar to 93 Finest. So I wanted to get you guys' thoughts. I mean, we already had Finest. Now I got another Finest. What's your thoughts, Dan?
I think they're hitting the money button. Remember that?
The money button.
Remember
the band?
Remember that local band back in the day had a song called Money Button? That's what Topps is doing. They're hitting that money button.
Yeah, printing it out.
Yeah, I mean, I think we talked about it last week with Allen and Ginter Chrome, where you're getting 1 auto in a case. You said autos are going to be hard to pull. I don't know if are there any autos?
Yeah, it's 1 in 180 packs, so I believe it's like 1 in every 10 boxes.
Okay, so almost 1 in every case.
Right. If you can get it in case form, I don't know if that's.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I mean, well, let's say theoretically, let's say it's actually, Finest is usually an 8-box case.
Right.
The Finest that we know and love now.
That comes out now, yeah.
But I was talking off camera with you about, like, what are these top rookies? What is this Robert going for? I mean, is it a gold refractor? Is it a $5,000 card?
I mean, you gotta think on how hard it is to pull this. So if there's only 1 refractor a box out of the 18 packs, refractors should sell well. I don't know if the refractors are going to be numbered.
There's 1 refractor, and you have gold refractors.
Yeah,
and who knows? I mean, we don't know what. I think the checklist might be out now, so we know how many players are on the checklist. So you can probably do the math and see how much they produced. I think they produced a lot of it.
Well, that's going to be hard to find out because unless they numbered the refractors, we don't know.
Well, okay, so when you get 1 refractor per box, it can be just a refractor that's not numbered.
That's what
it's not. It's not guaranteed. The worst refractor you get is a gold.
I don't know. I think there could be just regular refractors.
We don't know.
Does anybody in the chat? Did anybody go through the checklist?
Never a good sign, Topps, when we do this for a living and we don't know.
Then again, I'm not as well researched on the product. I kind of combed it over to talk about it today.
But you read that and it kind of sounds like, okay, there's gold refractors, black refractors, red refractors, and super refractors, and it says 1 refractor per box.
Each hobby box guarantees 1 refractor, but in another instance of making it more in line with modern sets, there are additional colors as well.
Okay, so there could be blue and there could be green. So
no, I mean those are the other refractors. So it's gold, black, red, and super. So I don't know if that means you're going to get 1 regular refractor and then possibly 1 of these. We'll see, but it does scream 1993 with a little bit of a modern twist. So what do you guys think? Is this something that $55 a box? I don't know how fast it's going to sell out. It may already be sold out. It may be print to order. I don't know. But are you buying some at $55 a box? Is that nostalgia for you? Is that a good move by Topps making this? Or is it pushing the money button like Dan said? We'll see. We've got 6 boxes coming because we're part of the Montgomery Club. that is the gift that keeps on giving. I think, thankfully, I'm glad I signed up for that thing because the Montgomery Club, the sets they send are a little wonky, but being able to have access to this online exclusive a couple days before everybody else.
I wonder if they're going to have the film on it. The peel
film. That would be interesting. We should see. I mean, that would be true nostalgia, right?
I doubt it. But that would be cool. And another thing that kind of pisses me off is red refractors are number 10.
Should be number 5.
Word?
Yeah.
Word? And then black refractors are 20. What? I want to see all the colors, the OG colors, your daddy's colors. I want to see those always stay the same. Gold refractor should be 50. Orange refractor should be 25. Blue refractor should be 150. Red refractor needs to be 5.
Needs to be 5. I know and we could have a whole show on that. I mean, you've got Chronicles where there's gold vinyls numbered to 7. There's also gold vinyls numbered to 1. There's gold vinyls numbered to 5.
I think there was gold vinyls numbered to 3 in some set.
That's what I mean. I mean, it needs to be a standard. It's a standard issue. I mean, you look at Prism football, the gold vinyls are numbered to 5, but Prism or Optic football is numbered to 1. So what are we doing? Why can't we make up our mind here?
My thing is that it's the OG colors that I'm concerned with. That's my gripe is the OG colors. I don't care if you change the red wave or red sparkle or whatever you have, and that doesn't necessarily have to be the same number all the time. But the colors that you've been doing, the solid colors that you've been doing for the last almost 20 years,
right?
They just have it standard with the numbering.
Exactly. I mean, it's memory. It's you don't have to look. You shouldn't have to look at the back of a card to see the numbering to know if it's red, it should be numbered 5.
Yeah,
especially within the same companies. Maybe if it's a different company, I understand, but same companies keep the same numbers.
Breaking that, man. If I pulled a red refractor and I turned it around and saw it numbered to 10, that's a kick to the sack.
You just throw it. You just be
no,
like,
I wouldn't. I'd be excited, but I'd be like, man. Because at first I'd be like, number to 5, and you flip it around, and you're like, number to 10, cool.
I guess we're kind of a get off our lawn here in this instance. I mean, they could do something crazy and start doing gold vinyls to $199, and then the whole world would end. But I mean, the hobby world, that is. But they don't do too crazy stuff, but enough to just keep it consistent. Anybody in the chat have an opinion on the variety of colors and the numbering on these cards? Anybody have any opinions on that? Is there anybody in the chat right now? Is anybody talking?
Yeah, there's not much activity yet though.
Nobody's tuning in yet. Well,
no, they're saying money grab. I mean, nobody. Derek says he's
passing.
You also gotta think that because there is very little autograph content, just gotta pay. You don't have to pay the, going out and getting autographs.
Right.
You don't have to pay for that type of content. You got to pay for obviously the design and the printing and the packaging and shipping and all that stuff. But that save a lot of money on the autograph content.
Right. And some advice. You don't have to buy everything. I know a lot of you guys are like, I got to get every Luis Robert.
You do.
It's going to be impossible.
It's
going to be impossible. So I would stick to sets that you like.
When these boxes come out and they're selling on, online retailers and eBay and stuff like that, they're selling for $355 or $350. Yeah, you do have to buy it. You do have to buy it. Why not?
Mean buy it to flip it?
Absolutely, but no, you have $55. You have to buy it. If it's going to double or triple in value, you have to buy it.
Do you think this one's going to double and triple in value?
I think until Topps releases a online exclusive that doesn't triple in value, I mean they have in the past released some stuff that hasn't sold out right away, but they're probably the last 10 that they've done. Seems like they've all double, triple, quadrupled in price.
Yeah, I guess.
Especially with 2020. Go back to Bowman First and Bowman Sapphire, and I mean everything that they've done. Free money. And we're not talking go up a little bit. We're talking we're talking going up 5 times.
Absolutely. Well, let's move on. Soccer. A lot of you guys probably don't break soccer, or maybe you do. We tend to break soccer during World Cup years, which has been the 2014 World Cup, the 2018 World Cup. But soccer, unbelievable right now on the 2 recent products that have came out. We've got the UFA Champions League Finest and Panini's Chronicles. Insanity. So you can see these box prices. You've got $3.49 on the Finest per box. That's soccer. And you've got Chronicles Soccer that is $3.99 a box. So these are products that are typically $120 to $150 retail on a down year. But there's two main guys. There's a lot of guys to hit, but there's two guys that are just lighting these markets on fire for both of these products. So you've got Holland that's in Finest. Kids, I believe he's 18. He may be 19 now. Watched a little bit of video. I mean, I'm not a soccer guy, but I'm intrigued by seeing these prices. And it seems like the Finest, the numbered cards are selling more than the auto. So a recent one of Holland's autos, which is a sticker auto, was $1,200, $1,250, I believe it is. But a numbered refractor on that last slide sold for $3,050 for a gold number to 50 with no auto. So insanity for this guy. I mean, I watch videos of him. He reminds me of the stature of Ronaldo, but he looks like he has more speed from what I could see. And he's very, very likable. And as you can see in this ESPN report, he was forced to leave a nightclub because he's just too popular. So there's video of him getting kicked out of a nightclub because the whole nightclub surrounded him in his hometown. So got kicked out of a nightclub. And then, which I thought was actually kind of interesting, his dad posted this on Twitter, says, "Come on, Holland, back to work. Big city nightlife is not for you." And he's holding an axe. So I think they're stomping the land out there, maintaining the farm, whatever they're doing out there. And he's saying, stay away from that nightclub. So, but it's kind of interesting to see somebody's father post something about what they're doing, as an adult. I'd be really pissed if my dad said, stop breaking cards and go mow the lawn.
So,
you know what I mean?
is he? I look like he plays for Arsenal.
I believe so. I don't
that's
know.
my only.
I need to learn more about soccer.
That's my only thing about soccer is that there's so many leagues, and it's like, which is it? The Premier League that we're looking at? Is it? I mean, obviously, I think it's safe to say it's not MLS. MLS hasn't caught fire yet, but maybe could MLS be? Could you be speculating on MLS releases now? Is it going to happen?
It could. I mean, it's we're in such a hot market. I think that people that can't afford Zion can't buy $1,000 Spectra or $1,200 Spectra boxes. Maybe gravitating towards soccer. So the hot guy in Chronicles, the hot player, and it sounds kind of weird to say that, is Mason Greenwood, and he's on Manchester United, and he's climbing up the ranks. You can see he doesn't have any autos, but a laser Donruss with a couple of days left is up to $1,200. It's numbered to 99. It's crazy.
What happened to Mbappe?
He's in there, but he doesn't sign. Mbappe's, I think, 18 Prism World Cup is what you want to grab. 18 Prism World Cup would be his first.
But he didn't have autos, right?
He doesn't sign. I guess he wants stupid amount of money for an auto, just out of control. From what I've heard that Mbappe wants $50,000 an auto. He refuses to sign.
It's one way. That's one way to not have to do autographs.
So obviously we're not hockey. We're not hockey or soccer experts, but just paying attention to this market, you're just like, wow, these guys. This kid's 18 and he's climbing up the ranks, and his cards. It's like prospecting. This one, Greenwood's on Manchester United. It's nuts. There's so many guys that are up-and-coming guys, and it takes a little while for soccer players to really kind of go through and join their leagues and stuff like that. It's kind of more similar to baseball prospecting. So you're seeing the hobby kind of push towards some soccer cards. And the thing about soccer cards, soccer as a sport, it has the biggest audience out of any sports internationally. So if just a fraction of soccer viewers buy cards, that's what you're seeing with this Mason Greenwood. You're seeing these cards just go for insane amounts. So it's fun. Check it out. I mean, and it's the only sport that has dual manufacturers. Topps is making soccer, and Panini's making soccer, which may make them make products better because now they have competition in the soccer genre. So just go on eBay, see some cards. Even Messi and Ronaldo, they've been signing for years now. Even some of their cards are just, wow. I mean, recent cards of them. So Holland and Greenwood, two of the stars in soccer in the new releases. Craziness. Craziness. Some are speculating that hockey might be next. Hockey may be going up. There's just so many people in this hobby that are gravitating towards other sports because the sport that they may have been into is no longer affordable.
Come on, NASCAR cards.
NASCAR might be next.
Let's get to work.
Might be next. Any thoughts on soccer? Any of you guys in the chat collect soccer?
Also, if you're listening to the podcast and you collect soccer, I want you to tweet us your favorite soccer card because I need to get up on my soccer cards because I want to break more of this stuff. And I want to see more of this stuff out there. I mean, we did a lot of Flawless Soccer when it came out. We did a lot of World Cup Prism when it came out, but we kind of haven't done any of the other releases like the Impeccables.
I think Impeccable's coming out.
It is, yeah.
See, I'm confused because, again, Panini has their soccer license. Topps has their leagues that they have their soccer license in. They obviously don't, like, whoever is in Panini's releases are probably not also going to be in Topps releases.
Right.
So that's like where we're trying to digest it and figure out who would we be chasing in each individual league or license. Because I know Panini has the FIFA license.
Yes.
So if they have anything that's World Cup related and they're playing for their country, Panini has the rights to that.
Right.
Topps has I think the English Premier League.
And the UEFA.
Yeah. And so they would have to play for their club teams, I guess.
Right.
Maybe there is crossover because a lot of those players do play for their club teams, but they also play for their...
Yeah, you got Messi who has
yeah.
FC Barcelona cards. So, and then he has his Portugal cards too. I mean, his, not Portugal, that's Ronaldo. Messi's from Argentina. So he has his Argentina
So
cards.
you won't see a Messi Argentina card in a Topps product, but you may see a Messi in his club team.
Yeah.
I know. I'm.
And there could, you know what? You're 2 years away from the World Cup, right? We're going to have another one in 2022. You know, some of these guys may be, golden boot contenders where you could get some of their rookies now. Maybe they're 18 now or 19 now. You get it out of Finest or you get it out of Chronicles, and you wait 2 years for the World Cup, and this guy's now, maybe he's on a team that, his country's going to win. So, maybe look and see where they're from, who they're going to play for, if they play for Portugal or if they play for some of these big countries, Brazil. It might be something like, okay, I'm going to buy this guy's card because he's maybe a stud in the World Cup. So you got 2 years.
Did you make that up?
No, that's the guy who scores the most goals in the World Cup.
Because they're not wearing boots out there.
No, I know. Yeah, but it means strong leg. So, all right, let's talk about buy and sell. So I picked 3 cards to buy and 3 cards to sell. So once again, this is just my opinion. I don't want anybody sending us emails saying, hey, I bought this card and said I was going to be able to retire, and now I'm stuck with this card and it's your fault. So we're going to start with buy. So these are a couple of my buys. Michael Porter Jr. I think at $232 for a Gem Mint 10 Prism Silver is low compared to, you look at Luka, you look at all these guys, you look at John Morant's base cards are higher than this. John Morant's base cards are $500. That's a silver Michael Porter Jr. $232. The Denver Nuggets have a great team. This kid is long, and the big question mark is he gonna remain healthy? But if he remains healthy, he is a star. So I think that's a solid investment at that price. If you can find with that price, you may even be able to go a little bit lower and just buy a base Prism for, I don't know what those are going for, but I'm assuming they're probably a lot less. Buy a base Prism Gem 10, and you got a lot of room to grow. Next one's a homer pick. Barry Bonds, 1986 Topps traded Gem Mint 10. They've gone up. They're $330 now, around there, $300 for a Gem 10. You might be able to buy 9s or 8s a little bit less. But at some point, Barry Bonds is going to be recognized as the home run champion, the greatest home run hitter of all time. He's going to get in the Hall of Fame at some point, and these cards are only going to go up. The new generation is not going to be like the baseball writers that it's like, oh, he cheated. Blah, blah, blah. The new generation is going to recognize him as the greatest home run hitter of all time. And these cards, Gem Mint 10, it's not a huge pop. So you could also buy the 87 Barry Bonds, which is the wood grain. Those are around $100. I like to recognize the Topps traded as his true rookie. There's also the Topps traded Tiffany's, which are a lot more, but the Topps traded base Gem 10, I think, is a solid buy.
I like the 87 Fleer.
The 87 does say, yeah, the 87, or is it the 86? Which one's the glossy?
It's 87. The blue one.
Yeah, those are actually way up. The glossies are $400 or $500.
I actually prefer the look of the 87 Fleer Bonds rookie, and for the longest time, the one you wanted for value from a value standpoint was the Topps traded.
Yeah,
it was basically the Topps traded, then the Fleer, and then the 87 wood border top.
Yeah, and then you got the Donruss
And then the
stuff like
Donruss. But like, and then the glossy, which I don't think you can get in packs. I think it was the
Kind of like a Tiffany set.
I think it was the glossy set. It was very similar to the Tiffany set.
Yep. Yeah, so I mean, I think there's only room to grow. And then this surprised me. $12 for a Seth beer. Granted, it's a mint 9, but for a first Bowman, Seth beer, $12.
What's
Now,
going on?
This kid, first rounder, he's now on the Diamondbacks. Diamondbacks are up and coming. You got Bumgarner now. He hits for power. The biggest knock on him is he's probably one of the slowest guys on the field. So he's not going to steal you bases. He's not going to hit you triples. But he has the potential of hitting 40 to 50 home runs. And at $12, you can't really lose. First round talent. If you read the scouting reports, everybody says this guy's an electric hitter. I think his first season, he batted .290. He hit a ton of home runs for a minor league start. $12 for a first Bowman. I know it doesn't say first Bowman. They messed up. But that is his first Bowman. And it's out of 2019 Bowman Chrome. And he was 30th pick that year. So I just $12 for a first Bowman. I mean, you can't really live. You can find with that price. I mean, that's pretty killer.
Yeah, because a nine would be equivalent to a raw.
Yeah.
Value wise. So what is it? Is it he is just slow or is he out of shape?
I have no idea. I mean, I think he's just lost in the shuffle of all the prospects. I mean, people are buying Acuna and Wander Franco, and there's just this long list of guys that people are buying that Seth Beer didn't catch on, which is surprising to me because I love beer. So you can be like, I got a beer rookie. I mean, that's pretty cool, right? I mean, beer and baseball, I mean, it goes together.
Oh, dude, they could have truly the beer batter in Arizona.
Yeah.
Hits a home run, 2-for-1 beers for the whole stadium.
I mean, if he's halfway decent, he's going to be marketed fairly well in the city of Arizona. Especially during like spring training, things going on with that, beers, sun.
You think that hurt his value, the fact that he was an Astro and now he's a Diamondback?
I think it does. I definitely think it does. But if the guy hits home runs, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what team he plays for. It doesn't matter what original team he played for. I mean, you look at Eloy Jimenez's cards.
And he goes to a stadium that is known for offense.
Yeah. Yep. So, sell. I got a couple sells, and then at the end I have a question mark on a sell or buy. So, first off, and basketball fans are going to blast me on this, and I want to see C-Rad's opinion after I mention this. Giannis numbered parallels are out of this world. What year is this? This is 6th year? So 6th year Giannis cards. So this is one from Spectra, 2019-20 Spectra. It's an Interstellar, 12 of 49. Sold for $152 for a parallel numbered base card of a 6th, 7th year player. I know he's one of the top players in the league, but it's like, if you have that, I would sell. I just don't see it with more products coming out. And now we have Obsidian out this week. I can't see the market continuing to hold on Giannis parallels. C-Rad, what's your thoughts?
I'm gonna go that his value keeps going up.
Ooh, okay. And why is that?
I guess it really depends on if you fall into the camp if you think he's gonna be like the next great player, and
Next Zion.
I think he's gonna be the next big, top 3 player in the league for a long time. And it's the same thing that I always say is like, if you could go back and collect like all the stuff that's happening with all the Jordan cards, special inserts and all that stuff. There's gonna be a lot of sets, a lot of products where you get Giannis. Like, people are just speculating on all Giannis right now. So I see it still going up.
My problem is too, though, is how many sets do they release a year? 40.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you're gonna have a number to 99 in all those sets.
Yeah.
So you do the math. That's 4,000 parallels each year at least. 4,099 parallels, not even counting the downtowns, all the stuff that's not numbered, the inserts that are hard to get. I just don't see it sustaining. Dan, what
I
you
think it's a LeBron effect. People have seen what LeBron parallels go for, and this is just kind of piggyback directly onto it. And you look at LeBron and you go, okay, who is like on track to be the next LeBron? Well, Giannis. So I'm going to buy all of the Giannis cards I can, because all his cards are going to be worth what all the LeBron cards are worth right now.
Yeah, I guess I could see that, but it's too risky.
But
for
I'm
me.
not. I didn't say buy.
Yeah,
I'm with you.
justifying why it's
I'm
so
just saying why I think his cards are so high. I am selling. I'm selling every LeBron parallel, every Giannis parallel, every Kyrie, every like Kawhi, every Durant, everybody right now. The basketball category is insane. What any of these veteran parallels, these rookie parallels, everything. I think you got to be selling everything.
Well, prime example, Lefty, one of our great customers and friends, busted some first off the line Spectra right when it came out, so about a couple weeks ago. He pulled a Color Blast, which I know is a tough insert to hit. How many of those have you hit?
One.
Okay, so it's fairly tough to hit. So
their forms are figured out. It's about like one in every about like 8-9 cases or so.
So he had a Donovan Mitchell Color Blast. Donovan Mitchell was a rookie in 17-18. He sold it, confirmed it was paid and everything, for $1,800 for a Donovan Mitchell Color Burst. We have, which I pulled down, we have a immaculate RPA up for $1,800 that's been up there for like 2 years. So a card that's not a rookie card that's a Color Blast sells for more than the guy's most coveted rookie cards? That doesn't make any sense to me. C-Rad, why? Tell us why. Why?
All right, let me try to decipher
Try to
this.
extrapolate that.
All right, what is your RPA graded?
Well, it's a 9, but still.
It's still, but it is a rookie patch auto.
Yeah. So from my perspective, I think that first of all, it depends again what camp you fall in. I think the Color Blast is one of the nicest inserts Panini has ever come out with. And then you add on top of that the rarity. Now, I don't think that card is worth $1,800. Now, the Donovan Mitchell Color Blast, I think we're gonna see with maybe a couple of next sales, maybe a little bit lower than that. Because I've seen some other guys probably like in the Donovan Mitchell range that have been selling for less, like around like $600-700. So I think Lefty obviously got he did well with that first sale.
Iron's hot, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So it should not be worth as much as his RPA, even BGS 9 or whatever grade you guys have on that one. So
yeah,
but the Color Blast is a beautiful set.
Yeah, I hear you.
And it's ultra rare.
No, it's a great looking insert. It might be the insert of the year, especially at those prices. Has a Zion popped out and sold?
Yes. Confirmed sale was actually just ended yesterday. $20,200.
I'm going home.
I'm falling off my chair, bro.
I'm out, bro. I'm out.
Damn. So how many do we think are made of each guy? Like
they're saying about like 8-9 copies of each player.
I was gonna say 15.
15. Okay.
It's lower than 15 for sure, but I don't know if it's necessarily 8 or 9 either. I think it's lower than 15 for sure.
20 grand, well worth it.
So that seems
worth
like
every penny.
If you look at the downtown, you look at the stained glass. I guess you can throw in that category now. You look at the what are the other ones that I'm thinking of? What's the another main insert? You got the downtown. You got the stained glass.
Well, you had the Marvel.
You have the kabooms. Okay, so you have the kabooms. So that means the color bursts now have taken the top of the totem pole, right?
Yep. It's a little bit. It's more. Yeah. It seems like that's everybody's favorite right now.
Crazy.
Galactic too. Did you say Galactic?
Yeah. Galactic. Yeah. I would probably say the Galactic's got to be second on the totem pole, right? I mean, Galactic.
I would say so. Yeah.
Galactics have found that.
In terms of non-numbered inserts, yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's move on to one more sell. Bowman Chrome Sapphire Rookie. Just came out, the online exclusive, the Bowman Chrome Sapphire, the 36 card pack. Luis Robert, base not graded, is selling for $240. Not an auto, just a base Sapphire of Luis Robert. I can't see these prices maintaining. I think if you have one, you got to sell it now. I think you can sell it and then probably buy at least a PSA 10 at the same price a couple months later. I mean, we don't know how these are going to do. So that is there's not enough market data on the Sapphire. There's only been the draft Sapphire for Bowman, and then we had the top Chrome Sapphires. So it is relatively new. I don't know if this is going to take over for the rookie card, but I don't, as far as a pecking order, I don't see it. I see the Bowman Chrome first. I see the tops, rookie. I just don't see it with this card. I know there's a lot of hype. He fell while he was hitting a home run, which is incredible.
I get it. Perfect timing. Baseball's about to start. But I think if you got this card, you got to sell it at $240. I mean, the boxes were $150. I think they're $500 now. But $240 if you got this and maybe a Jason Dominguez. I mean, it's crazy. What are your thoughts?
That specific card I would absolutely sell. But generally, Luis Robert,
I know it's hard.
Louis
It's muscle
Bobby,
memory.
I can't.
Muscle memory. Lou Bob.
Lou Bob. I would hold on to pretty much anything of his except for this card. This card at that price, I would sell it.
Yeah.
I can't see that card specifically going up. There's gonna be a lot of rookies. I mean, his Topps Chrome rookie is gonna come out. That's got to be generally in previous years more sought after,
Right.
as a card that you want to keep and get graded and hold on to as like a true rookie, as opposed to, even though this does have the rookie card logo on it, it was just an online exclusive
Right.
product. So
Yeah.
I don't know why the insane value on it. Is there market manipulation going down with it? Maybe, because these cards are not as short printed. I mean, he's in the set. He's in the Bowman Sapphire set. So you have just a...
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
we probably did, 15 boxes? I'd say we pulled at least 6 of them. So it's just not maybe one every other box or one
But
every
I would
3
say, like, you have
boxes.
the same chance of getting that card as you do anybody else
Right.
on the checklist.
Yeah, it's definitely not an SP. It's a base
But
card.
250... I mean, again, I think holding on to every other one of his cards is a... Because, I mean, you can get, like, his true Series 2 rookie for a lot less than $242.
Makes no sense.
And that would be the rookie card to get. Like, you want his true rookie, it would be in Series 2.
Series 2.
And raw, I mean, I would like to... What's a raw go for? $20?
They've gone down since the release, so...
Because you were getting...
Yeah,
you were getting one rookie per box.
I'd rather buy 10 Top Series 2s
Absolutely.
than one
Absolutely.
Roman Chrome Sapphire. Yeah, I mean, Bowman is known for first Bowman. Typically, the rookies are always second tier to the Tops and the Tops Chrome. So, moving on, this is a question mark because I was going to put it on the sell, but I thought maybe we would just have a discussion about it. Cam Newton, contenders. Cam Newton, contenders. A recent sale of a 910 a couple days ago, actually about a week ago now, sold for $295. So 2011 contenders was his rookie on the Panthers, obviously. On-card auto. These were about $80, during the season, during the football season when he wasn't playing. So my thought is okay, maybe this is the last chance to sell your Cam Newton. But then I'm also like, well, he's on the Patriots. He's working with Belichick. I mean, he is a former MVP. He did go to a Super Bowl. So, and I'll start with C-Rad. Are you buying right now on Cam Newton, or are you selling on Cam Newton?
I think for right now, for me, I'm buying. I think he's going to be extremely motivated to prove it. A lot of people wrong, so especially with the team that he went to. If it was any other team besides the Patriots and Belichick, I'd probably sell. But right now, I'm buying. I'm buying right now.
Dan.
Well, I think Cam Newton will be a one and done in New England. I think he's going to have a great year. I would probably buy Cam Newton and sell it probably during the season or late into the regular season before the playoffs. I don't know if he makes a deep run in the playoffs, but I think if he stays healthy, he puts together the best year of his career since his MVP year.
Yeah, I'm torn because obviously he's had some injury issues, and we don't know how that's going for him. He just kind of faded into oblivion in Carolina. I mean, who was the dude out there? I mean, that he had like 3 good games, and then they stuck with him, and he was terrible. I mean, I was at the Niners game when the Niners beat him like 50-10. He's terrible. He looked terrible.
Something.
Yeah, what the heck is his name?
Allen or something?
Kyle Allen, yeah. And then everybody like was writing off Cam Newton, and I'm like, oh, there must be something more to Cam Newton's story to just be not out there. And this guy that's played 4 games won the job. But anyways, and now they got Teddy Bridgewater over there. So, but my thoughts is it's New England. They had guys for one day and they've gotten rid of them. So it's like, I forget what analyst said this, but it's kind of true to the situation in New England. Is he's either going to get cut the first day or he's going to win a Super Bowl. There's like really nothing in between. Like if he doesn't show up to practice, they didn't give him that much money. He's not got that. It's all incentive based. He'll just get cut.
He'll just get cut.
Well, Cam
Belichick
Newton,
doesn't care who you are. He'll
Cam
cut you.
Newton knows what's on the line. Like, his career is on the line right now. I mean, he puts together a really, really good season. He gets a 3 to 4 year contract from somebody next year.
Yeah.
At a competitive starting quarterback rate that is like through the roof right now.
Right.
So he could not have put himself in a better situation than he is right now.
But
I don't think there's there's been question marks about his health, but there's really never been question marks about his work ethic. Like,
or his ability
on the field. Like, there's never been doubts like, oh man, Cam Newton, just like, that guy's nothing but problems. That's never been the issue. The issue has been the injuries, and he has been known to play through those injuries where there's probably some other quarterbacks that would be like, yeah, I'm not playing. And his stats for a couple of years might have been really taking a hit because he's like playing through injuries that he probably shouldn't be playing through.
Yeah, I agree. It'll be interesting to see how it plays out. I mean, I think I would take the money, and I would take the guaranteed money now and sell it while the unknown is possible. Because you just don't know in New England. I mean, they could just cut him. They just don't care. I mean, if he's not conforming to what Belichick wants, he's got.
They're not gonna cut him. Belichick may be looking at it going, this is.
He's got Stidham, dude.
But he may look at this and go like. He may be like, this is the best quarterback I've ever had with natural ability.
Why did he sit on the market for so long, though? It took
I know,
so long. Why did nobody else? Nobody else made
I think it's the injury issues. I think people are like, can he stay healthy for a full season? I think that's the concern. But you look at like his ability, and if he is healthy, at this point in his career, he has more ability than Tom Brady. Tom Brady's 42 years old.
Yeah, he's definitely looks more athletic than Tom Brady.
Hey, I'm probably gonna get ripped for that, but like, if you're putting together a franchise, would you want a 42-year-old Tom Brady or a 30-year-old Cam Newton?
Yeah, and Cam Newton, when he's elite level, I mean, he's getting first downs, he's making it happen. I mean, he has some of the best highlights out there, like the one with Clay Matthews when he was calling out the play, and then Clay Matthews was like, "Oh yeah, you know the play already? Well, let's see if you can stop it." He's finesse. I mean, the guy's exciting to watch.
But I think he is truly. I think he's one year in New England.
Yep.
And if he performs, he's going to get probably a 3-4 year deal from somebody, and it's a perfect stopgap for the Patriots because they can have a young quarterback sit behind Cam Newton, and Belichick can kind of groom him. It could be Stidham. He may look and go, Stidham needs one more year behind a proven starter in my system to learn what he has to do.
Yep.
And I think Cam Newton's the perfect stopgap for 1 year.
We'll see. Well, let's move on to the last segment, and we also have the giveaway at the end. So we're going to break a couple packs. We're not going to do the whole box. This is a gem that I don't even know how we acquired this. I think we might have found it at a garage sale.
We bought it. We bought it on eBay.
Oh, we bought it on eBay years ago. It is Pro Set Superstar music cards. So we're going to try our best to name some of the songs that some of these artists have, maybe hit singles. I mean, obviously there's some big name bands in here that probably should be pretty easy. And maybe if you guys in the chat can play along. We're going to name the card and then see if you can name one of their songs without Googling it.
So, C-Red's going to do the honors over here. And we'll be back. We're running close on clearing out Santa Claus. We got to do that. See what we got here. A box break of Pro Set Superstars. We're looking for that violence.
How do you want to do this?
I try to show one card at a time. And name the artist.
We're looking at it. I think it's like $1,000 box retail.
Yeah.
You just want the picture of him?
The one card. Yeah, one card at a time.
I'll cover his name.
Name the band.
So where are we gonna go to first?
I can't even see it.
You gotta name the. We can't see it, so you gotta name it.
You guys can't see it?
It's a man.
It's a dude.
Looks like he's got fro hair. Got a tie on.
What's the name on it?
Richard Marx.
Oh, I'll be missing you. That's what I was gonna say. Like, I don't. Since you've been gone away. Is that Richard Marx?
Yes.
Yes. All right, we got next.
So is that a point for you? I don't know.
I don't keep track. We could.
Bob Marley.
Oh.
Jamming.
One love.
One love.
Let's get together.
One love.
They sing that one too. All right, we get some easy ones.
Force MDs.
Who is it?
Force MDs.
Ooh, that's a tough one. 470. Is it a rap group?
Bro, I don't even know.
What does it say on the back?
The harmonizing foursome brothers TCD and Stevie D and neighbors Trisco and Mercury began his career a decade ago, singing a cappella on Greenwich Village Street corners and on Staten Island Ferry. The Force stands for the struggle we forced growing up in New York City and trying to make. Albums: Love Letters in 1984, Chillin' in 86, Touch and Go 86.
Yeah, I'm in
the set though.
Ted Nugent.
Ooh,
Cat Scratch Fever.
Yeah, that's the only one I can think of. What is it? Get a couple other songs. That was by far the hit single.
Well, I mean, he was also in Game Yankees.
High Enough? Yeah, he can high enough. He was just playing guitar, right? Yeah. And he's also known for hunting. He likes to hunt a lot.
It's true.
There's this Hoodoo Gurus.
I don't know that one either. We could pass that one.
That's good. That's a good one.
Cher. I mean, everybody knows Cher.
Oh, yeah.
Anybody gonna
Do
sing
you
yourself?
believe in love after love?
Or what's the Sunny Bono song?
I miss you. I want you, babe. I miss you, babe. I got you, babe.
I got you, babe.
Sheena Easton.
That sounds familiar, but I don't know. It's not Sheila E., right? Sheila Easton, somebody else.
What comes naturally?
What comes naturally?
Yeah, there you go, yeah. All right, let's move on to the next one.
How many cards are a pack here?
There's only a couple more.
10 cards in each pack.
Steve Winwood.
Old Steve Winwood.
Yeah, guitar player?
They wouldn't just have a guitar player there.
All right, next one.
Divinals.
Touch Myself.
Oh, is that who sings that?
Wow. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Yep, I touched myself.
That's some knowledge right there, baby.
Good for you.
Somebody's gonna take that snippet now. I touched myself.
Who is it?
Tai Keto? Keto? It looked like a hairband.
Hairband. Oh, okay. What does it say on the back?
Their debut LP was called Don't Come Easy in '91.
Are you sure it's not Danger Kitty?
Sure it's not Winger.
Tai Keto.
All right, one more pack and then we'll do the giveaway. Process Supercharged, baby. Is anybody answering in the chat? Is anybody getting anything right?
Forever Young. Oh.
Oh yeah, Forever Young.
Oh, Led Zeppelin.
Led Zeppelin? Stairway to Heaven?
Yeah, that's Stairway to Heaven.
Get the Led Zeppelin.
There's so many songs to name, but Stairway, I mean, Wayne's World, it's great.
Voivod.
No.
Another hair metal looking
I
band.
remember when this
You know, this is unfortunate. Like, that is actually one of my favorite genres.
I know.
And
You
I'm
don't
not
know
happy.
Voivod?
I don't.
All right, Adamski.
Looks like I
don't know.
How do these record labels take you guys there?
I don't know if they. I don't know about the early 90s for music.
Alana Miles.
Oh. Black Velvet?
No.
She was a singer. It doesn't say what song on the back. I have no idea who that is. This one's easy. Janet Jackson.
Oh man.
Janet Jackson is easy. I don't know why I don't know. God, there's so many songs that she has.
Oh yeah, there's a lot.
Right? Black Cat's one.
Justin Timberlake, Super Bowl.
God, let's
what C-Rad, you got to know Janet Jackson.
Yo, they got all the hit singles on the back. What have you done for me lately?
Oh yeah,
Nasty,
what
When
have
I
you
Think
done
of
for
You,
me lately?
Control, Miss You Much, Rhythm Nation, Escapade.
Yeah, she was killer
At the whole dancing on stage and stuff back in the day.
House of Lords.
Was it a metal band, no?
Same thing.
Airman.
They did not get a lot of the great hair metal bands.
No, where's Motley Crue?
This is 88. House of Lords was formed by keyboard veteran Greg Jeffria? Another, Hanoi Rocks.
Hanoi Rocks. Yeah, Vince Neil, he had passed away in a car accident.
Yeah, the Motley Crue singer, right?
Was this card made after or before? Yeah. Was that singer's name?
Yeah, Scored Major says, though the group disbanded after the death of drummer Razzo in 1984, the surviving members have remained active. Vocalist Michael Monroe and bassist Sammy Yaffa worked together on Monroe's third solo.
Yeah, they made famous from the Motley Crue disaster.
Metal Church.
Oh,
I don't know their songs, but I know that
I
band.
know of the band, but don't know any of their jams.
You know their song?
No.
All right, Ralph Tresvant.
R&B singer?
Yeah,
I can't think of the song though.
I don't know, no songs of him either. Twisted Sister.
We're not gonna take it. And Bang Your Head.
Nope.
Mental health? No,
Nope.
that's
That's quite right. That's quite right.
We're not gonna take what else did they say?
they had to have another song.
No, they did. Jesus.
None bigger than We're Not Gonna Take It.
No, but they had one that was almost as big.
I Wanna Rock.
Ah,
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
Rock.
And that was it?
All right. Well,
Now it's time for the giveaway. So our
Instagram
Instagram
giveaway for our Fernando Tatis signed jersey. So let's check it out. We're gonna be doing some more vintage stuff, maybe more sports related. But we found this box. We thought, hey, why not open it? So, but let's do the giveaway here, and you can leave it like that. I can see it.
Okay. 3 times?
3 times. Fernando Tatis. Thanks for entering. We're gonna have more contests, guys.
2. And third and final time.
Romel Militar, I believe. It's the monitor's pretty far away from me. You guys probably see a little bit better on the screen, but 3 times Romel Militar. So please contact us. We're also going to announce it on Instagram, so how we can get that out to you with your address and all that other stuff. So we'll be doing some more contests. Make sure you add Mojobreak Media, our YouTube channel. We're going to be giving away a box of Absolutes. We're also going to be doing more Instagram contests as well. And that's all we got for the show, guys. So thanks for tuning in to The Hype. We'll see you next week for Hype number 145. We're also going to be doing some stuff. We're going to be taping some stuff tomorrow and adding it to the Mojobreak Media channel. All right, guys. Peace. That might have been better. Yeah, well, good timing on it.
I have to switch the thing, huh? Like actually have to sign off and then.
Yeah. Because I think if we leave it, all the resources go too much. You know what I mean? That's
Okay.
why. Well, I can't get that back on. So. Do that.
Alright, uploaded. Sign off.